Okay, guys. I just wanted to do another little video on Flat Earth because I enjoy talking about it, and I love to see people defend something that isn't actually really true. But, well, yeah. I was looking around and I found this video, and there was one man, and he said he proved Flat Earth by swinging a gate. I kid you not. He said this works because stars would be in different places, but we see the same ones every night, and that's not even true. But the main point he forgot to mention was this. He swung a gate to prove it. And you may say, what's so massive about that? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, you may be thinking that, because anyway. But the main point is this. Flat Earth isn't just impossible, but it would, if it did indeed exist, it would shatter the laws of physics. A lot of people have went over this. I did the math. I thought, wait, the gate is something. The gate is swinging. And there is a law in physics that states in the universe, things near the center when it's spinning will spin faster on the outer edges than the innards. Why? Because the innards have less distance to travel. The outer has a lot more. It's why Neptune moves so slowly, because the gravitational acceleration that pulls away from it is so slow. But for Mercury, well, a lot of people, I have not heard a lot of people say this, but any flat earthers, I want you to watch this video. I'm going to call this one the Flat Earth Destroyed. And here is my question. Why does Flat Earth exist? And even if it did, what the hell was going on? Okay, that made no sense. Okay, I'm going to put this in a more simple term. Flat Earth, how does that come about? And why is it the only thing that's flat? Nothing else. The stars, planets, everything. What, did Earth suddenly become hollow and fucking deflate? If you give me that bullshit, I'm going to slap you on the ass with this information. And this isn't just pulled from my ass. I actually did some research, and, well, I'll let you find out the results. I will tell you them now, because, trust me when I say this, it is fucking interesting. I had a lot of fun researching, because I like learning. But you know how from earlier, the center, near the center, will spin a lot slower than the outer edge. It may seem a bit wrong, but it's actually true. I mean, if a blade was moving at, let's say a helicopter was moving at 15 revolutions a minute, the center would take a lot shorter, but the outer edge would take a lot longer because it's moving faster, because it's got more of a distance to travel. I did the math, and here's what I found. Earth's circumference, the flat Earth's circumference would be 40,000 miles, kilometers. But that does stay if nothing was changed about the diameter, just the shape. So 40,000 miles, kilometers. Why do I keep saying miles? I then realised something. 40,000 miles, and Earth is rotating at 1,000 miles per hour. Yeah, connect the dots. It doesn't take a genius to figure out this. 40,000 miles divided by 1,000 would be 40. What's that? 40 hours. the outer edges, the very outer edges, would take 40 hours to rotate. Well, I kid you not, I did genuine maths, I found the circumference of the Earth, then I divided that by the speed, and, well, yeah, I then decided, how long would it take for the Arctic, from the outer edges of the Arctic, how long would that take to rotate? If you lived near the Arctic, your days would be 0.71 hours, not even 45 minutes. If you come to me saying, oh, that's not true, you don't know anything. What? But that's the thing. Flat Earthers will defend Flat Earth. But after I just told you this, if after I've just told you this, what will you decide? Why is Earth the only thing that's flat? So is it special or something? Well, I mean, it's special for life, but flat? No. And the outer edges, I know the outer edges on the flat Earth would be covered in ice, but I mean, come on, it's just a few thousand miles. It's not going to cut much off. Like, sure, the bottom of South Africa would have, America would have like 32-hour days, but still, come on. Like, it's just, it amazes me to realise that Flat Earthers live and they actually believe the Earth is flat. And it's like, boy, here's the evidence. If Earth was truly flat, if you lived on the edge of, on the North and, oh my god, I cannot speak, the North Arctic, that would mean you would have 0.71 hour days. On the outer edges, if you lived there, well, you would have 40-hour days. On a spherical Earth, this makes sense. Well, actually, it doesn't. Earth has 24-hour days because the equator spins faster than the outer edges. But Flat Earth doesn't have an equator. A circle can't have an equator. Full stop. That would be breaking the laws of maths there. Because spheres have circumferences. Circles have circumferences. But spheres are different because they're 3D, for goodness sake. Okay, I'm going to sum it up like this. I'm going to just top this off because this is a disaster of a recording. This. If Earth was truly flat, the outer edges would have 40-hour days, the inner part would have 0.71 hour days. The spherical Earth makes sense, because the further away you get from the equator, the slower it gets, because there's less drag. There's more drag from there. The Arctic takes 24 hours to rotate because it's at the top. It's moving very slow, while the equator moves quickly. If the flat Earth was to truly have 24-hour days, if it was to truly exist with 24-hour days, it wouldn't just be a little, it's a bit grinding, it's a bit function. No, I did this math. The flat Earth outer edges would have to be moving at over 1,500 miles per hour, while the innards would have to be moving at less than 50. Now, that doesn't take a genius to sum up that the Earth would have been grinding to shit. All in all, don't care what you say. The Flat Earthers, they're bullshit. Not actual, because they're bullshitting with the information. Okay? I'm not saying that they're bad people. But they are bullshitting the information. As simple as that. Why do people believe the Earth is flat? I haven't got a fucking clue. But I may never find out, actually. But you know what? It's a lot of fun to talk about it. I like to see replies, actually. I like to receive comments and then I debate with it. And it's like, yeah, okay. And it's like, no. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you probably won't even make it this far. I'm pretty sure you won't, because not a single one of my videos have ever been finished. Anyway, see ya. Bye.